Elizabeth Warren's high-profile rollout of her DNA test claiming she's part Native American appears to be backfiring. The Cherokee Nation is rejecting the results. Quote, using a DNA test to lay claim to any connection to the Cherokee Nation or any tribal nation, even vaguely, is inappropriate and wrong. Senator Warren is undermining tribal interests with her continued claims of tribal heritage. Another Cherokee Nation member is accusing Warren of playing politics.
Elizabeth Warren has relied on stereotypes and popular misconceptions about Native Americans to prop up her false claims. I think that her decision shows that she does not listen to Native people and is more concerned about her own political career and her ambitions than tribal sovereignty and Native rights.
President Trump continuing to go after Warren, tweeting that her stories about her heritage have turned out to be a scam and a lie. This comes after the president called on the senator to say she's sorry for her previous claims.
She owes the country an apology. What's the percentage? 1/1000? I'll only do it if I can test her personally. Okay, that will not be something I enjoy doing either.
The rest of the Democratic Party looks to be putting this issue in the rearview mirror ahead of the midterms.
She's put to rest his, I think, juvenile, offensive, and inappropriate suggestions using his nickname for her, that somehow she didn't know her own family history. And I think it's best for everybody if we move on here and recognize that this is just another episode that was beneath the president.
Move on? Not yet. Because, Jesse, you haven't had a chance to comment on it yet. We want to give you an opportunity.
No, as you remember that I had my DNA tested and I'm 0.1% black.
0.9% actually.
Yeah, okay. So
even more than her.
I am more black than she is Indian.
Yep.
And imagine if I all of a sudden started claiming I was black. And I was listed as a minority at college, and Fox News listed me as a member of the National Black Journalists Association. This is exactly what Elizabeth Warren did. She said she was a woman of color. I think the color's white. That's what the color is. For 10 years, she, as a university professor, was claiming to be a minority. She said she was a Cherokee in the cookbook that she wrote. She said her parents were oppressed because her mother was Cherokee. And then all of a sudden the Cherokee Nation's like, no. Liz, you're not a member of the tribe. Sorry. And it's all coming unraveling. And the people that are more excited about this than Donald Trump are Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. Because she's cooked as a candidate. It's over for her. And I watched this all unfold yesterday because I had the sniffles. And it was funny because she came out and thought she scored it first.
Yes.
And so did the media. And they started demanding Donald Trump pay off the $1 million bet. And then all of a sudden, now she's at war with the Cherokee Nation, and the media is writing stories like, ooh, the DNA gambit may have backfired. It's kind of like this analogy. Remember the birth certificate with Barack Obama won? Imagine if Obama gets the birth certificate, and he looks at it, and it's not up to snuff. You know, it's forged, it's not real, blah, blah, blah. Do you think he would have then put it out? That's what Warren did. She got the results, and it's only 1/1000th, and she thought that that was going to be a winning move, and she put it out. That's how out of touch she is, and I'm just astonished that this is actually happening.
I think your mention of the birth certificate is so timely.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's the same kind of move, and guess what? He forced Obama to produce the birth. He forces her to go take this test. She gets the guy to say, yes, you have some American Indian ancestry, right?
Some.
And then he won't pay her, and then he insults her by this I don't know, this kind of sexual suggestion. I'm going to personally test you, but I won't enjoy it. What was that,
How
Jesse?
does that work? How do you test someone?
I don't know, but I'm just going to say this is so typical of Trump. He makes a promise. He won't pay off the bet. She did exactly what was asked. And what your reference to the Cherokee...
You think she won the bet?
Absolutely.
1/1000th?
Absolutely.
You think she won?
The whole question, all he said was, if you have any Indian ancestry, I will give $1 million.
They tested against Mexican and Peruvian.
Right.
It's not even American.
Doesn't matter. That was what he asked. That's what she did. But here's the thing.
Yes.
The whole delight that the right is taking in the Cherokee Nation, saying this is not right, you shouldn't have done this, is about tribal affiliation. It's nothing to do with the blood test.
Well, then why'd she call herself a Cherokee in the cookbook?
In the cookbook. That's what you're really worried about? No, you know what you're worried about, Jesse? You're worried about affirmative action. That's what this is about.
Why am I thinking about that?
Let me ask Greg about this, because when it turns to ridicule, then you might have a little bit of a political winner if you're on the right going against Elizabeth Warren. Take a look at this tweet from Orrin Hatch, the senator from Utah. You know, he always makes fun of his age. He's in his 80s and doing well. He says DNA tests are quite something, and he says he's got a little T-Rex Get
there
it?
you go. Very funny, very funny. This is humiliating. I mean, you don't take a victory lap after this debacle. I mean, this, to put it in perspective, this makes Michael Dukakis in the tank look like tear down the wall. I mean, this is something you will never forget. Yeah. She is cooked. She might get out of it because it's 2 years from now, but in my mind, she's cooked. I mean, speaking of Cherokee, she has more in common with the Jeep than she does with the tribe, and that's why they kicked her off the reservation, because it was just insulting to them that she, for the second time, was exploiting Native Americans for her own advancement. First, in college, and now this. And they knew it, and it disgusted them. And by the way, to the point about Trump, he doesn't owe her wampum. Because he said, if she's Indian, he didn't say part Indian. He said, if she's Indian. And the fact is, if the majority, or I guess European Americans, have more Native American blood than she does, which is the case according to the New York Times, and me being 2% Native American, he doesn't owe her a dime. However, he should donate some money, perhaps to a Native American fund, just to show that he's a bigger man. But this is great. This is where identity politics takes you. Yeah. And the beauty of this is, I say it again, when you apply for a job where diversity trumps experience, they should staple your DNA test to your SAT scores, your application, and that's going to kill all of this.
See, that's what we're really talking about. I mean, so let's get beyond the static and the gossip. We also got to get you in.
Yeah, we got to get Katie
But
in
I
here.
just think that's what we're talking about is the white identity politics, resentment of anybody working against.
You mean Liz Warren's?
No. I'm
she's
talking
white.
about Donald Trump and Donald Trump playing on white grievance. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
she
no.
says,
We're laughing. We're not upset. We're laughing.
The Boston
this
Globe,
is hilarious.
Because the Boston Globe did an exhaustive investigation and said she'd benefited in no way at Harvard or Penn.
That's not
Nothing.
Okay,
Zero.
Katie, you get to have the floor.
This is the ultimate cultural appropriation by Elizabeth Warren.
This ain't wearing a sombrero. She actually stole identity.
It's so much worse, and she benefited off of it for 30 years by listing herself in these directories that said she was Native American, which were used as hedge hunter portfolios for schools like Harvard Law to look at lists of people who are interested in getting more diversity into their law schools.
That's not true.
That's what she.
Some of the schools might have used it and said that about her, but she never used it.
Which is a benefit to Elizabeth Warren and getting ahead in her career.
And you cannot deny she actually did a video, again, exploiting Native Americans. And why did she seek out the Stanford academic anyway, instead of using a commercial product like we did on the 5? Yeah. Because she needed an ally.
Yes, right.
She needed someone to finesse this fabrication, and they found this guy, this poor guy, Bustamante, who was just like, why me? Why are you asking me to do this?
The guy's an expert. How about that?
Yeah, but you know what?
But
He was
he's
an expert.
not, because he
finesse.
didn't. But is he an expert when he didn't even test the proper DNA against what they were looking for?
Like an
I mean,
expert
really?
witness that
exactly.
you organize in a trial.
I
want to give a last word to Jesse just about how you saw Democrats wanting to move on from this. They wish she hadn't done it. The timing is terrible. Will anybody let this go?
Yeah, no, Democrats are out there complaining that she didn't need to do this now, 3 weeks before the midterm elections. We're talking about Michael Avenatti. We're talking about Elizabeth Warren. Are these people being paid by the RNC?
Yes.
I mean, they're
so.
that good for the president and his team.